What's up, guys? Welcome back to another MCOC Alliance War. This is the 6th war of Season 6. This time my alliance is taking on ClubK. And we are still in Platinum 2, trying to hang on there. Starting off this war. And this war does not go very well for me at all. Starts with this fight right here. Go in, and I was kind of expecting it to be him. Anyways, I checked the profile. He wasn't in the profile. I can't remember what the top champions were. But yeah, there's my first mistake right there. Not fully paying attention to his armor ups. He got to 4, and I still continued to attack into him. And yeah, ended up getting auto blocked and took some damage there. Luckily, I was able to get that L1. Typically, when he dashes back like that, it ends up missing, but somehow it ended up landing. And I'm going to make another mistake coming up here pretty soon. I'm trying to get some. Wait, nope, that's not this fight. Getting a little bit ahead of myself. So yeah, the second mistake in this fight was down to the end and getting some debuffs on him. As you can see, I'm in Fear of the Void as well. So yeah, there's a mistake right there. Not sure what I was thinking. Just kind of out of it at this point. And right here, go in. You see how much health he has. For some reason, I tried to do a full combo there. Should have stopped after like 1, maybe 2 hits, but should have stopped after 1. Backed off. But yeah, so I'm using the burning transition because yeah, I'm just burning through potions in this war. So there you go. Healed up, revived, healed up. I could have dropped a heavy attack there. Not sure why I didn't. Not that it's going to do much damage, just because he does have those armor ups on him right now. So really, it's not until I finally got that crit that yeah, actually was able to finish him off. So up next we got an unawakened mutant, and who else but Nightcrawler. So I didn't heal up going into this fight. I didn't think I would need to, and luckily he dashed back right away at the beginning. Well, he dashed in and then he dashed back and was able to get him to switch stances there. So I know the rest of the fight is going to be pretty much easy. Just got to try to time that Bane there so I can transfer it right back. I should have backed off and did a full combo instead of throwing my special attack there. Should have did a full combo and then dropped a special attack. Would have been a better transfer of the Bane. Right there, just get 1 tick of the degeneration, so not bad there. So not doing too bad when it comes to transferring the Bane, but I am losing health overall versus where I started. I think I started around 50%. I can't really remember, so losing a good chunk of damage, or a good chunk of health here in this fight. But go ahead, finish him off, still above 40%. So going into the next fight, I see that it is a skill champion. So I know that it's not going to be core because this person is also the boss, and he has a rank 5 Korg as the main boss. So I knew going in it wasn't going to be Korg, so I went ahead and brought Stark Spidey in to deal with this fight. Otherwise, I probably would have gone with Blade again, just like I did the last war, and then just boosted up to get through it. You see I'm up to 8, and I'm cornered, and there we go. So got up to 9. That was as high as I was going to get. I could have gone a little bit higher, but I didn't think it was any point of just getting that extra charge there. So I accidentally dashed back there, gave him some regen, but I believe the rest of the fight I just blocked the special attacks, and there are a couple that he did actually evade. Part of it, I was surprised there. So right there, 0 crits on that. Was like disappointed in that. And then the next combo, all the hits in the next combo were critical hits. So if he would have crits, I mean, not that it affected the outcome of this fight, but it would have made it just that, a little bit quicker and finish off the fight there. 0 crits as well on that L2, but that was the end of the fight, so it didn't really matter. Alright, so up next, got a King Groot on the buffet mini node, and it took a little bit longer than it should have, just because there was some funny things going on with my debuffs. So the way King Groot works is whenever he has Furies up, then if you apply a debuff, he uses the Fury to shrug off that debuff. So if you apply 1 or 2 debuffs and he has 1 or 2 Furies, then 1 or 2 come up. So everything's working normal so far, but I believe it's right. Nope. Okay, no, that was fine. Okay, so it's the next time. I think my next debuff that I'm going to apply is going to be the agility debuff. So let's see. Do believe. So yeah, you see there's 2 right there. So I got 2 of those and 1 petrified debuff. So now I am down to 1 of each. Like, how did that happen? He shrugged off an extra debuff, additional debuff than what he was supposed to, because I did apply like 2 or 3. I actually applied like 3 debuffs onto him, I believe. But yeah, he ended up taking 1 of my agility debuffs, and that's not the first time that happens. It happens again once I'm into Fear of the Void, so I will point that out when we get there. So it was like probably like 15 seconds ago, in this match, I was like, shouldn't I have more debuffs than I do right now? But yeah, so when I went back to watch it, I saw that, and I was like watching out. So you see I had that petrified debuff before he gained his Furies, and now I'm down to 0 because once again he removed more debuffs than what he was supposed to. So not sure when that bug started. I never had that issue before, and I've fought King Groot quite a few times using Void, actually. If not in Alliance War, then in like questing and arena, stuff like that. And it's always been the same strategy, especially having the Resonate debuff, or the Resonate Mastery, able to apply the debuffs at random, of course, but to remove his Furies. But I've never had it to where applying that consecutively made him remove additional debuffs that were already on him. So going into this fight, once again, Infinity War Iron Man. I'm just so sick of fighting this guy, to be honest. Maybe if I had a different champion like Corvus to use against him, where I can parry him and get rid of all those armor ups, but I don't. I can't attack into his block, and I'm just tired of it. It's one of the things that I really hate about Alliance War. Is for this is pretty much this fight, and a couple other fights where it's like I fight the same champions over and over again. And you would think that I would be really good at fighting them at this point with using these champs, but I'm just burnt out fighting them. So nope, what's there? Coming up, or did it already happen? No, I think it's coming up. I'm gonna get parried. So he did a full combo, and I tried to swipe in, so there was a little delay. Sometimes in arena, once he does his double medium, I'm able to immediately come in, and sometimes there's a little bit of a delay. So that time there was a little bit of delay, and then after that I threw a L1 for whatever reason, and it got auto blocked, of course, because he had at least 4 armor ups on him. So now I'm dangerously close to triggering that's damage back. I forget what it's called. Aggression. No. What is that one? Yeah, I can't remember the. I can't remember the node, but yeah, once you apply or attack it to the block 5 times, then you get like 25% of your damage loss or something like that. So coming into this next fight, I was actually expecting this to be Magic. Wasn't sure who it was going to be, but my guess was going to be Magic, and it turned out to be Dormammu, which, you know, not that bad. Just trying to bait out specials without dashing or without triggering dexterity, so like giving him some space and then hoping that he throws a special, and he does for the most part for most of this fight till the very end, where he just he continues to hold on to the special, but he's almost dead, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about when we get to that point. So doing a pretty decent job actually getting backed up, because he pushes you pretty far, but the good thing is, you know, at this point of the fight I'm able to push him back as well. But you know, so right here, you know, he's not throwing it, so I parry and then I dash back, parry, dash back, tack into him, parry, dash back. He's not throwing a special, so I'm getting backed up. Throws his heavy, finally throws it, and you see I'm up against the wall. I was actually surprised that I evaded that without triggering dexterity, because I was right up against the wall. There I wasn't directly up against the wall, so not surprised there, but the one before that. So on to the final fight, and it's like typically when I get to this node, it's either Green Goblin or it is a Sabretooth. And Green Goblin, I typically don't mind pushing them to 2 bars of power. I actually prefer it because I can evade more of it, but yeah, this is not the war to be doing that, because as you can see, like right there, got clipped, just attacking too early. I knew he was going to do a full combo, but I just released my block a little bit too early, just trying to counter him. And yeah, so pushing the 2 bars of power. My timing is just all off today this war, so go to bait out this special and dash back too early. So once again, RIP Void. So for the second time this season and second time in this war, I end up getting KO'd. So it's been since around this time last season was the last time that I died 2 times in one Alliance war. And yeah, at that point I told my alliance that I was going to be stepping down and going to a gold 1 alliance, because I was so sick of Alliance war. But I stuck it out. I'm still around, and yeah, I'm just going to continue to stick it out. Apologize to my battle group for dying twice, but I wasn't the only one that died you know, once or twice this Alliance war. Everyone is just having an off war as well, so I can't feel too bad, but at the same time I'm just like, I don't feel like playing Alliance war anymore. And I guess, you know, part of it is I've been doing this same path for, I'm not sure how long now, how many seasons. Been at least 3 seasons, though there were a couple of wars where I did switch paths to path 5, but for the most part, at least 95 or so percent, maybe even more than 95% of the past 3-4 seasons, I have been doing the same exact path, because what the other people in my battle group say is I'm the only one with a rank 5 void, so I'm pretty much stuck here. But yeah, I do want some other rank 5 champions. I just need to pull them. I'm not completely comfortable with the ones that I have now, you know, taking them to rank 5, but we'll see what happens in future crystal openings. So as I said, they had a rank 5 Korg as their main boss. It took us a while, but we did end up getting him down. and we lost our third straight war for this season. So overall this season we are 2-4 for the first half. So hopefully we could turn things around and maintain Platinum 2 for Season 6. But yeah, anyways guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.